Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Tigers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Always enjoyed coming to the Fiesta Bowl over the years. And, of course, you got the modern Silver Stadium here sitting in the desert ready for this showdown.
Well, it's so many great memories here, Chris. Think back to the Boise State, Oklahoma back in '07. How about the classic between Oklahoma State and Stanford with Andrew Luck in 2012? And then the shocker just a few years ago with TCU over Michigan in 2022. This game has a history of providing the unexpected.
Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. The Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the extra point goes up and good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Virginia Tech's offense gets their first crack now. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the handoff. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this first down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. And now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense, because the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Dropping back, it's Drones. Looking right, this one caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on.
Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
With the return, it's Williams. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out and trying to do the same thing here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made to the 32.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The shotgun handoff here.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. Hey, they better get locked in on stopping this run game, because that was a big-time game.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. He'll hand it off. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. He's running out of time here. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And he knocks that one right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The contact as he let the ball go. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Clemson.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball, but you can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
The extra point is good. It's 17-0. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going to pick 6 last time out here. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Looking to pass. It's Drones. Catch hauled in here over the middle. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
3rd down upcoming after that completion. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Finds an open target on the left side. Brought down at the 46, good enough for a 1st down. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Lane. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Here's the 2nd down play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. The Hokies getting set on 1st and 10. And there's the handoff.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Hokies are in the red zone. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies. See if they can convert the point after. PHC is good. They still trail, though. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. It's a run. Running back's got it. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Linebacker shifting around now. And at first down, they go right back to him. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll run it here. That's a strong stiff arm. And tackled after a small pickup there. Crucial third down play coming up. Grab down the middle. It's Randall. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And completion makes it second and short. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. He was successful with his first try. This one from 39 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Second down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's drones. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And here's the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold it.
That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. They'll try a pass here. Nice grab. It's Thomas.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Receiver makes the grab. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35. The Hokies pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The Hokies begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Got a lane, can he get in? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Kurt, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? 1st down here for this offense. Gonna run it. It's Maffa. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. This one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Boy, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
1st down and 10 now. Sticking with the running game. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Dropping back, it's Drones. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Pick is up and no good. The deficit remains at 6 after that miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. The pass rush closing in. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away. Promising start with the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Drones. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Important 2nd down play coming up. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's looking deep here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, his quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Throws it to the right. Oh, and another incompletion.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception on the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Pressure is coming.
This by the quarterback. He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. To throw, it's Drones. Running back has it on a screen now. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in that screen play.
What a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the first down. He was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Looking to pass here on second down. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40. Looks like a player is down injured. Play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense is set up with excellent field position. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
But his defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their third interception now in the game.
Here comes a handoff. Breaking free at midfield. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. On the run, it's Thomas. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Quick completion to the tight end. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, it doesn't matter. Nice first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Back in motion now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. He'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Got it. 7th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking downfield, it's Drones. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he can bring it in.
8th play of the drive coming up. Quite a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
He missed it. But there's a flag down. He could get another try.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The kicker's got to be protected in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a 1st down. So 1st and 10. That's a costly mistake by the defense on 4th down. Ball handed off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the point after is good. Now they get set to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Takes the handoff. It's Maffa. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. And they'll use the ground game here. Powers through. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. The Tigers begin to crank up the tempo a bit. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to pass this time. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Brought down to the 22. It's a 1st down very near the red zone now.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a 1st down. I think in a process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's Klubnik. Quick throw to his receiver. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. So, Kirk, it's Virginia Tech in the lead, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, anything at this point in the game, when you get down to first and goal, you get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on second goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Look at a throw on third and goal. Touchdown, Tigers. And they'll claim the fourth-quarter lead.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
And short pass caught in the end zone. They convert the 2-point try. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Looking for a gap. It's Thomas. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Makes a quick catch. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Drones. Going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught quickly. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's 4th down.
I understand the offense going to the quick slant, especially when you have a receiver that can do some damage after the catch. Pretty good job here by this defense not allowing that to happen.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Fourth down, look at the throw for it. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Receiver in motion now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made. Unleashes the stiff arm. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
He throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down. After a long drive, it's a crucial 4-point play. Can they score a touchdown or have to settle for 3? On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. He's moving out of the pocket now. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down coming up.
Oh, he just misses receiver there on 3rd and short. Now you got to think in the 4th quarter, 4th and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
He's hit as he throws it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Chris, how about the quarterback sitting in there, taking the hit, but not before he got rid of the ball and hitting his intended target with a strike in the end zone? What a way to withstand the pressure and deliver for the 6 points.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick throw to the left. It's caught downfield. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry out. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. A handoff from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning as we head into the dramatic finish of this game. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Ball lands at the 8 and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made over the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Lane. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Hokies lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. The pocket breaking down. And he'll be brought down. Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout. Game time. About a minute to play in regulation. Looking for a gap. It's Thomas. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And they'll stop him after a short game.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
The timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. It's good. This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. Well, you love to see a game come down to the final possession. I mean, who's going to have the football last? And they were able to make plays and come out with a win.
Yeah, not only the final minutes, but the final drive. And that entire unit looked calm, cool, and collected. It was well called by their offensive coordinator, and this defense just couldn't stop them when they needed to.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage. One last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Hokies offense making their way on the field to open this game. They'll love being in Miami for the Orange Bowl. So much history and tradition. So many championships have been won in this game. But, Kirk, they've been playing this since 1935. Can you tell me who won that first Orange Bowl?
You know what's funny is I actually asked the Sunshine Scooter, who's from Miami, just in case you might ask me that question, so I have an answer. Miami played the Bison of Bucknell, and Bucknell upset them. Talk about a team coming out of left field and pulling off an upset even back then. But who would have guessed how much this game and the college football world would change since then?
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Drones. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's got some space. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of it for the interception. Now they've got great field position here early in this game.
So Ohio State's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO.
Get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
On the ground, it's Judkins. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Boy, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envisioned this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang. They throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
On the play.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Looking to throw. It's Drones. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The Hokies will have to punt this one away. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. A quick juke. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down, looking to throw the football. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
To keep her all the way in a really solid game, Kirk, this defense was worried about stopping the QB run today.
Yeah, with a guy like this as a defense, you got to add an extra guy down.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback. It comes up with a big sack for the D.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He's got it for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Caught behind the line. It's Ibuka. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Strong game by this quarterback.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When a quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? It's good for a 3-yard gain, so second and 7. Ball handed off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Catch made on the right side. And that's good for a first down near the 40.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Looking for some space. It's Mason. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
And the wideout goes in motion. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. Perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Incomplete. Second down coming out. The shotgun running play call. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
At the 34. Third down coming up.
Okay, ready?
Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Back to pass. It's drones. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop.
Well, I'm not surprised they decided to throw the football here on fourth down, but how about the defense doing their job, especially up front, hitting those passing lanes and just knocking the ball down? Not exactly what this offense envisioned and how this play would work out.
On first down, it's play action. Here's the throw deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quick throw caught on the left side. Finding some room at the 25. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Virginia Tech offense. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on fourth down last time. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Scanning the field. It's drones. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
On the receiver. He's tackled at the 27. Brings up third down.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's got it. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a first and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. He's looking to scramble. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The back's got it. They stop him, but it's a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
The Hokies will have 1st and 10 here. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Using his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Can he make it to the marker? The Hokies are going to keep this drive rolling. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. 1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Back to throw. It's Drones. He'll throw it now. And that catch is hauled in. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. And it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. So they get closer, but now they line up on 3rd and goal from the 1. And try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing...
The ball is picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They get him down after the completion. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. To the air, it's Drones. On the run here, lets it go. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move him down to the 23-yard line. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like
muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And there's the point after. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Scott. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. First down here for this offense. Dropping back, it's Howard. And he'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit forced him out.
Second down.
The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's complete downfield. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Final 10 seconds of the half. It'll be first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Bringing pressure. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he slings this pass over the middle. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hokies will kick this deep to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they get the second half started with the running play. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Here's the second down play. Back to throw. It's Howard. Quick throw to the left side. He pulls it in for a big gain. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. On first and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Thomas.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it second and short. It's a shotgun run call. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. We're going to go for it on 4th down. He bought some time, now lets it go. And he finds his target. He has the first. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. And the Hokies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
After that huge play, this offense is now in scoring position. They moved into the red zone quickly.
Boy, Chris, you wonder what the next play will be for this offensive coordinator. Anytime you hit a big play like that, you get into the red zone, there's a tendency to want to go after the jugular, use that momentum to your advantage. Let's see what they call right here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll run it from the gun. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board.
And fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? On the run, it's Henderson. Makes a nice move there. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Quarterback still with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The offense going very heavy, bringing in more blockers. The linebacker shifting around now. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Drones. He's escaping the pocket now. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. The reception hits him at 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks a tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Trying to extend the play. Gets rid of it on the move. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he pulls in the catch. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Virginia Tech, 21.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Your Virginia Tech Hokies will take over.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Drones. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35. The Hokies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The sure hands. It's Mason. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. Breaking free at the 35. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Grab made by the tight end. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. The Hokies are looking to keep this drive going.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. It's a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And completion makes it 2nd and short.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
The Hokies with 1st and 10 here.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock it.
Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Looking to throw. It's Drones. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. And the back now goes in motion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Kirk, you look for rust. You look for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast. But I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's a Buka. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Bringing it back, it's Lane. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47, finding enough space for a solid game before they stop it. 2nd down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Caught over the middle. It's Lane. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Pass caught. 2nd down now. Looking to pass. It's Drones. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do.
Got space, looking to score. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. What a weapon for this offense. A quarterback who can flash the speed and finish a touchdown drive just like that.
How about being the defensive coordinator? You've got everything covered. You make the right call. And all of a sudden, this guy is so athletic and so gifted with his ability to improv, you can't contain him. You better come up with another scheme, and you better put 2 or 3 defenders on this quarterback.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot here. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. They get him down after a short return, but interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the clock has stopped here as we reach the final 2 minutes of play. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. He hands it off from the gun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. And the quarterback just sneaks it. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down and inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. The Hokies pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Pushed by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. It's good. This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Virginia Tech Hokies. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the Georgia Bulldogs will get the first crack on offense today. Well, here we go. The energy in this building is absolutely amazing, Kirk. We are just 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion in college football.
And think about it, as a player, this is really what you dream about. This is what you work towards, having an opportunity to get to the national championship. Both these teams have worked hard. Now they're here. Let's see how it plays out.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Scanning the field. It's Beck. And this one is caught and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The game makes it second and medium. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Fights off a defender.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The tight end has got it. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense. Throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
First down here for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. Important second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Drones. Oh, and he dropped it over the middle in some traffic there. Now brings up third down.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
Tries the right with a quick throw. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Hokies bring their punt team onto the field. With the return, it's Lovett. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down after that previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And looking for a big play here. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the single back takes the handoff.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. They'll try to run for the first down. And he is stuffed right at the line. I don't think he got it. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. Knocks that one right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the Hokies will try to keep this drive moving. 2 backs now flanking the quarterback. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Grab behind the line. It's Tootin. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Can he get there on the ground? They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down and inches, over the shoulder, get the first down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Play action here on first down. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. He'll hand it off. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's an old-school leap, just up and over the defense into the end zone.
That running back needs to find a picture of that touchdown. Up into the air. He could frame that. That's a nice score to remember.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Bringing it out. It's Green. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They'll tackle him out across the 20. Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Drones. He's moving out of the pocket. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. Getting set. Here's second down. The shotgun handoff here. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. And defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do. Got a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch does get the foot down. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Tootin. Tackle made after the completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. The Hokies line up with a first and goal.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Offense facing second and goal. Looking to pass. It's Drones. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Grab down the middle. It's Lovett. He gains 9, so it's second and 1.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers.
Sacked on heavy pressure there.
Well, I'll be honest, Chris, I'm really surprised he's trying to get outside like this to try to make a play. He's not the fastest at all. I think he was just desperate to try to come up with a play, and man, it did not work out. That is a significant loss.
He'll take a deep shot here. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Not a long return, but the pick. offense will take over at the 28.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. And the ball to the ground. Looks like the defense has it.
That is tough for the ball.
Here, got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Offense getting set. It's second down. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. An important third down attempt for this offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's Drones. Makes a quick grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Hokies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking for some space. It's Tootin. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Brought over the middle. It's Thomas. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. And the Hokies are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Important third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. Looking downfield, it's Drones. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made, not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid gain.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Try to catch the defense with the draw. Tackle made after just a short gain. So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. Looks right for a quick completion. The Dogs just cannot get their defense off the field.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Second down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, they're just not successful here on 2nd and goal. But let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first 2 opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up 3rd down.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Hokies.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Grab down the middle. It's Lovett. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Snags the quick throw. In the clear at the 25. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And that one's straight down the middle. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. One more play before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, gets a fresh set of downs.
Number 17 on the field.
No problem, knocks it right through. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. First play of the 2nd half is a handoff. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. To throw, it's Drones. Receiver makes the grab. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
And this time it's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Here's that defense shifting again. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Throws it to the right. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Back to pass. It's Beck. Pressure is coming. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A short completion of the tight end. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. The Bulldogs will line up to kick it away. Running it back, it's Wayne. The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Keeping it on the ground here. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Off the play fake on first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Hokies. This quarterback on fire today. Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's got it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. And the single back takes the handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Caught over the middle. It's Lovett. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The Dogs will line up to boot it away. When he comes for his second punt of the game. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. Dropping back. It's Drones. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. The Hokies will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. On the run here, lets it go. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They start the drive with a good throw to the right side. They bring him down after a short gain there. Here's the second down play. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss, just having one of those dream performances.
First down, looking to throw the football. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Oh, that one's picked off. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Looking to throw. It's Beck. Running out of time in the pocket. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
And the Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. So Virginia Tech, Kirk, is on top at the moment. So 3 quarters complete in this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Extending the play now. Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Hokies have first and 10 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Rhodes. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ended up throwing it to the back. How about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a third down.
So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a third and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Jennings. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
And the Hokies pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The game makes it second and medium. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Nothing going with the running game on those two plays. Now it's 3rd down and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Hokies will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. They're set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Catch made over the middle. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down play coming up. Back to pass. It's back. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. So that huge scoring play is wiped away by the penalty. Potentially a monumental call in this game. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
The Dogs will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Trying for a 4th down completion. And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. And now they'll set up for the point after. And it's good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the 3rd downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game. And today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Virginia Tech Hokies.